Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Sarah.
And we just saw Don't Look in the Cellar.
Eric?
So this is my favorite bad horror movie because it's the worst horror movie ever.
So bad.
All these kids come into an asylum on a Halloween night.
But the budget is so bad.
It's just a house.
Just a house.
It's just somebody's house, and it's not even like a great house.
It's like mediocre. We realized at the end that there's a cat tower.
There's a cat tower right next to the front door in this asylum.
Like, where are the cats?
Where's the cats? 10 years ago, what they have to do is they have to cut the hair off of one of the patients.
It's a sorority thing.
It's a sorority thing. That's just what you do.
Like when you bring the hair back from a patient, they know it's a patient's hair.
Oh yeah, they could have just cut off one of them. And they run into a guy named Wendell, who is damp the entire movie right
he
here.
Just
He's so
progressively damp.
And he's like, watch out for
like
Wendell.
Yeah,
who's the bad guy.
You're led to believe
that they're twins or something.
Yeah,
because Wendell
or like
and Wendell.
he has an alternative personality.
That would have been what to do. I assume they're all wearing costumes.
But
There's a guy who's just wearing glasses, and they're like, "What are you supposed to be?" And he's like you don't know. He's just wearing sunglasses.
So we're like, is it the Matrix?
Is it
or
like maybe?
I thought Tom Cruise. He looks like a child.
All the right moves. But anyways, Melissa is just wearing a shirt she cut holes into.
Sister is the second sorority girl, and said she couldn't go to the asylum because it's whack, and then she beat her up and took her shirt and went out.
And once she got to the party, she has a shirt that's not even the same shirt she took from her sister.
No, because she
cut holes in it, and they're like, "What are you?"
And
she's like, "I don't know."
I look in the mirror.
Get a hat on the way there. Just get a pirate costume on the way there.
Yeah, we were like, come on. Even though there was already a pirate.
There was already a pirate, but it was just an eye patch.
But it could have been too, and he never even wore the eye patch.
He kept taking it off.
He just took his whole costume off because all it was the eye patch.
It came out in 2010.
There's a big picture of Obama in the medieval history classroom, taught by that lady.
The best scene in the movie was the pool party where the one of the popular girls says. Yeah, no. The popular girls were so good. They should have been.
They died real early.
They died too early.
Eric was very distraught. One ended up in
Californication. But so they're at this pool party, and one of the popular girls calls one of the other kids a tard, and they get into a whole conversation about how it is not okay to say retarded anymore. Because one of their sisters was
Sarah.
had cognitive delays. So that happened, and that was like a big 5-minute detour.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, well.
And then they just leave.
Girls were like, we don't want to hang out with you guys if we can't say the R word.
The introduction to the pool scene was a sweeping one shot where they're trying to give champagne to each person, and they're like, I don't like cheap liquor or cheap women.
I don't like cheap wine,
but I like cheap women!
And then his girlfriend was like, I don't like cheap
Wasn't her voice?
I don't like cheap wine or women. And she was like, and then she gave it to the lesbians who will take free wine.
Because they're classy. They're much classier than everybody else in that group. They get to the party, and Lyndall and Wendell are still there 10 years later, and they look the exact same.
Yeah.
They haven't
aged.
Outfit. Same outfits.
And that's not the only aging issue in that film.
There were flashbacks to 32 years ago. And they look the same now. Oh, man. Good movie. Tammy was great.
Tammy. Okay.
Let's talk about Tammy. Let's talk about Tammy. Real talk right now. Tammy is the token foreign friend that they made a very big deal about how foreign she was.
Somewhere in Latin America.
They didn't specify. But she was also far and away the best actress in the movie.
She was really good.
She was very distraught when her girlfriend died.
Gay.
And they didn't make a big deal about it.
No,
progressive movie.
But her girlfriend was all like...
Her girlfriend was a bitch.
Yeah.
And there was a weird tension between her and the prostitute friend. They just had a casual prostitute friend. Was that her name? Ew. they play Truth or Dare. That doesn't go well because they're like, Melissa, what are you doing in here? And she's like,
ripping out her hair. She's like, what's my costume?
It was so rough.
I look in the mirror every day and see nothing.
And then they proceed to be killed off one by one. They keep running into
they
Wendell.
Separate.
They separate. Each of them run
And
into
then-
Wendell.
oh,
He's
and
like, don't go in the cellar.
Don't go in the cellar.
And then, don't do it. And then they go in the cellar, and then Wendell kills them. Wendell, why?
It's hard to keep them apart.
And they're also not related. It was weird how their names just ended up being.
No, they're not twins.
Like, I don't know why they're both had similar names. It was weird. Homeless people kept wandering in and getting killed. It was random. Remember the 2 homeless people came in?
Oh, there was
one of them was gross, and you were like, "Is he a werewolf?" And then he got killed.
Oh, I
and there was
didn't
a guy
realize
who
he
just
was homeless. I thought he just like was curious. The light wasn't good, and so he'd like lean, and then he just
he looked
hairy.
very hairy, but,
But
he
it was
wasn't.
just
It was just
dirt.
bad lighting and dirt.
And then there's another drunk guy.
Who was just automatically in there. Remember
Yeah.
that? It just popped and he was there, and they were like, "Who are you?"
And then the guy was trying to kill him, Lyndall, and he was like, "Ooh," and handed him his flask. And then he chopped off his hand. Like, who does that?
That was a dick move. So big ending.
Kills
Turns out the main girl is related to Lyndall, their brother and sister, and she didn't know. Wendell kills Lyndall. And then Melissa kills Wendell in revenge.
Even though Wendell's just like sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Alright, so overall thoughts. This is my favorite bad horror movie. I'm gonna give it 88 out of 100. Where are you at?
I'm gonna keep it safe with 87.
88.
7.5.
I know the math, but that's a stupid rating. I'm not gonna give it an 87.5 out of 100. Sarah. Or I will. That's fine. Alright, that's our show. I'll see you next week, Sarah.
See you then, pal.
Alright, get out of my house.
Alright.
Bye.